Hi, my name's Tony, and I know there's probably 999 YouTube channels of people living in a van. Well, guess what? Here comes another one. And this is my 2003 Honda Odyssey. Now, I have no editing software. I have no filming experience. I'm not even sure how to operate this camera. So this is going to be a pretty short and gritty video of a down and dirty Honda build. This build is meant to be temporary. That's why these seats are still here. Then the Stone Go seats in the back are still there. And this is the man cave. All I have done here is went to the hardware store, had them cut me 3 pieces of plywood, and put this little bench together. Now that bench matches the height of the next seat, and what that lets me do is stretch all the way out with my pillow and my head resting on the back of this seat here. We've got a couple of boxes underneath filled with clothes, towels, and various knickknacks and things. And yes, they're just plain old cardboard boxes, nothing fancy. Stuff I picked up at work. We built a small table out of scraps laying around my son's garage. For privacy, there is cardboard put up, more cardboard from work. Some of it got painted, some of it we ran out of paint, stuck up there with double stuck tape, and it works. It keeps most of the light out and most of the light in. Over here behind me, there is some cloth I strung up for curtains. And what I have done is I've got some cable like you use to hang pictures. And some eye bolts, and just put them eye bolts into the plastic upright here. It holds them up. A little bit of double stick tape, try to get the top part to stick up. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But, you know, it's good enough. We'll go around to the back of this thing. And what I've done is the back leg of the bench is offset just enough to let me get these 2 5-gallon water jugs tucked in down here. Give me 10 gallons of water for washing, drinking, you know, whatever. There's a little space down here for some longer things. Got a camp axe hid in here. Got a little walking stick so I can look cool when I'm walking around the parks. That seems important for some reason, I don't know why. Nothing else, I poke around the bushes, make sure there's no snakes in there. Got a pretty nice little rotocooler. And I'm going to tell you something, you'll see some YouTube videos out there, people with high-end rotocoolers claiming that they're a 5-day cooler or even more. This is a good cooler, and trust me, it works for about 3 days. At the 3rd day, you've got some cold water and a few chips of ice left. That's about it. And that's packing it in tight. So don't believe everything you see on YouTube. Got a little more storage in this box here. There is some bread, chips, grocery bags for trash. This little bag I picked up is holding some cleaning supplies. There's a black bag in there holding some recharging supplies. And there is more storage to be found behind these seats. I find these little cloth grocery bags, since I never remember taking them into the grocery to haul the groceries back. They are good for holding like toilet paper, paper towels, knick-knacky stuff. There's a little room back here that I don't have it with me at the moment, but I slide my laptop down in there and it kind of gets things out of the way. Not much going on in the front, but the front doors, both door panels are full of odds and ends of tools. Not that there's anything here going to let me tear down and fix the car if it's a major breakdown, but it'll let me take care of the small jobs. And I've got some toys, because I have ambitions of having a bigger van someday. Hopefully we'll have a video coming back on that. Start off with, I've got this little bitty lantern light. It's kind of cool. The wire hanger on it makes a stand, or you can use it to hang it up on things. It's from a company called BioLite. They have a lot of products. Hopefully, if I'm not too lazy, we'll get a link on that. We got a Comfram fan up here, which is a little bit pricey, higher end fan. It's not wanting to focus in real good. I don't know what the element is on that. That's all right. There she went. And it is a very nice fan, though you can get a clip-on 12-volt auto fan. I'm able to run this one off a power port on the Jackery 240 lithium power pack that I own. Now this thing will charge off the power port in the car, or you could power off an AC outlet. And it has output for USB charging. It has its own 12-volt outlet. The power source, that's what I run the fan on. And it has a sine wave AC outlet to let me run small stuff like my shaver or something like that. And it is a very handy thing to have. Now, if you happen to be in a place you think about doing something like this, maybe you got an old minivan and you want to make some camping trips out of it, this stuff is not necessary. They do make battery-powered lights. They make disposable battery-powered fans. You can see over here I've got a headlamp up. I use that for some of my lighting. It's just hanging off of a clothing hook here in the back of the van. So there's a lot of ways you could make one of these minivans work. This is done temporarily, like I said, because we're going to try to get a bigger van. If I was trying to do a permanent minivan conversion, we would have some insulated window covers. These seats would be ripped out for the extra space. There's a lot could be done with these things. And there's a lot of minivans out there that can be picked up for cheap. So that's about it. Like I said, it was kind of a gritty, short, down and dirty little video about a down and dirty little Honda build. If you saw anything you liked or whatever, keep in touch with the channel. I will be posting more. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to sign off for now. Bye.